So let me explain. So let's say you finish high school, you get your final exam results, your HSC results, or wherever you're from, like I don't know, America or UK or US, and you don't know what the fuck to do. Alright, so the reason why you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your own life is because you haven't tried enough shit. You haven't tried enough things. You know, you haven't actually went out there and actually tried different hobbies out or different stuff out. Because I think the reason why people don't know what they want to do with their own life is because they don't know, because they haven't experimented with a lot of things in their life so far. So for example, let's say like it's a lot of people like at school, right, is that you don't know what you want to, I don't know what I'm saying. Because a lot of people at school, right, don't know what they want to do with their own life. And the reason why is because they haven't tried enough shit. So what I can tell you is actually go out and actually try a lot of shit out. Like for example, try a bunch of different hobbies you want to try, like such as try out coding or try out, I don't know, photography, or try out sales, or just try like a bunch of skills that's going to help you in the long run. And secondly, maybe do some volunteer work. Try something that you normally wouldn't do. Like volunteer, I don't know, for the firefighters, or volunteer for, I don't know, just do something. Because that's the reason why like most people take a gap year. The reason why people take a gap year is because so that they can actually figure out what they actually want to do with their own life. Because in my opinion, you want to know what to do with your own life. Because if you don't know what you want to do with your own life, then you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're just going to build someone else's dream, you know, because that's what I want. So I think my best advice is for people who don't know what to do with their own life is just try a lot of shit out. That's just my advice. Try a lot of shit out and experiment, you know. Because the reason why, because the problem with schools is that school only teaches you things that you only explore in the subject. Like for example, schools think, like people think that, oh no, like the marks you get from school determines your future. And I completely disagree with that, because school doesn't mean fucking anything. You only need to do well in school if you actually want to become like a lawyer, doctor, engineer, all that bullshit, right? So yeah, in my opinion, just you want to figure out what to do. I think the best way to actually figure it is actually sit down by yourself, stare at a blank wall, and just stare at it for like 10 minutes straight. And then you have thoughts in your brain thinking like, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, and just try it out. Because I think the best time I actually figured out what I wanted to do is when I was actually bored. Actually, when I started doing my own things. You know, like I think like when I started doing my own bushwalks by myself, or started doing like going out by myself. That's when I actually kind of figured out what I actually wanted to do in my life. Because the people you surround yourself with, people do this, but no, fuck, I can't use my words. Because the reason why people get into like this job career is because your environment. Because your environment surrounds you. Like for example, like if everyone's gone to uni, right, in your year, then you probably most likely will end up going to uni, because people in that environment are encouraging you to go to uni. But if you truly don't want to go to uni, just take a gap year and just figure out what you want to do. You know, in fact, if you don't know what to do, I think it's best not to go to uni. You know, because the problem when you go to uni is like, let's say you go to uni, right, and you get like a degree, right? Yeah, you get a degree, but then you realize, oh shit, I wasted all that money for nothing. So, yeah, just freaking play around, experiment, and try a bunch of new shit. That's what my advice is if you don't know what to do with your life. Or just find something you kind of interest and just have a go at it. Unfortunately, if you're interested in, I don't know, like making music, just make music in your own times. Or just, I think my advice is meet as much people as you can. Or even just travel around the world. I think traveling is a good way to actually find your true self. Because you actually get to experience different cultures and experience different beliefs and all of that. Because in my opinion, you do want to know what to do with your own life. Because people can make me, oh, I'm 30, I don't know what to do with my life, like fucking, I don't know, losers. Like, they just wasted their whole entire life. Because the reason why they don't know what to do with their own life, because they're just distracting themselves. They're distracting themselves from the internet world. You want to actually sit down and just write down your thoughts. Because I think the reason why you don't know what to do with your own life is you're pretty much just asking to yourself, what I want to do with my own time, what I want to do in my spare time. Like, you know, just sit down and just journal what you would do in your spare time. That's literally it. Let's say if you want to do this in your spare time, find out how to make money out of it, or understand, is there like a big market in that thing you want to learn. You know, as you can tell, I'm still struggling talking in front of camera. I don't know what I'm saying, but like, it takes confidence for me to talk in front of camera. Like for example, the reason why I'm making this channel is to learn how to talk in front of the camera directly. So yeah. So I think the best advice is try a lot of new shit out. I think that's my best advice if you don't know what to do in your life. Try a bunch of new shit out, meet new people, have an open mindset, and yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's my understanding of what you should do with your own life. And yeah, see ya, bye.